Earlier in the newscast, we told you about a task force that President Obama is calling on to help reduce gun violence. Well, chances are that commission will not come back with a recommendation for more concealed carry permits as part of the answer. But should they? We're investigating the numbers that you won't see anywhere else in tonight's reality check. The debate over gun control is not new, but there is newer data that may show a direct correlation between concealed carry weapons and a drop in crime. Let's talk about the state of Ohio. I looked up the numbers on crime statistics from 1960 to 2011. Now, these stats give raw numbers, but what is surprising in those numbers is that between 2003 and 2011, even though the population rises for the state of Ohio every year but one, crime is steadily on the decline. So why take the years 2003 to 2011? Because it was in April of 2004 when Ohio passed its concealed carry law. So back to the crime numbers. In 2003, the year before CCWs were issued, there were 526 murders in Ohio, compared to 479 in 2010 and 513 in 2011. Forcible rapes, they were at 4,660 in 2003. But since the concealed carry permits began being issued, those numbers have dropped every single year but one. In 2011, there were 1,029 fewer rapes than in 2003. Aggravated robberies, well, those are also steadily on the decline. In 2003, 16,895 aggravated robberies. In 2011, 16,057. That's a difference of 838 aggravated robberies. Now, we could go on, but suffice to say, crime is down in every single category in Ohio except for one, burglary, where property is stolen from a home or a business. Now, what these stats do not say definitively is whether or not the concealed carry weapons are the reason for the drop. It is true the surge in permits issued does correlate to the drop in crime, and yet there's no way to know for sure what other factors could play a role. Okay, but even if concealed carry permits might be helping to lower crime, the president's task force is designed to prevent mass shooting tragedies. Can concealed weapons stop that? Well, maybe. A week ago, 22-year-old Jacob Tyler Roberts walked into the Clackamas Town Center Mall just outside of Portland, Oregon. Roberts was armed with an AR-15 rifle, and he opened fire inside the mall. He killed 2 people and wounded a third before taking his own life. Now, what most of the media has not told you is why Roberts killed only 2 people before killing himself. Portland TV station KGW has reported that another 22-year-old was in the mall at the same time. Nick Mealy, who has a concealed carry permit, was nearby when Roberts opened fire. Mealy pulled his weapon. He aimed it at the shooter, but he didn't shoot the gunman because there were bystanders who could have been injured. He told this to the TV station, quote, "I'm not beating myself up because I didn't shoot him," said Mealy. "I know after he saw me, the last shot he fired was the one he used to kill himself." So what this means for you is that while the rise in concealed carry permits is increasing in Ohio, violent crime is not. And while media and politicians are demanding a serious debate on gun control, it is fair to ask, shouldn't a serious debate look at these kinds of numbers and ask whether more guns in the hands of responsible Americans is part of the answer? And that is Reality Check. Well, no doubt you have something to say about this. Now listen, you can find the sources to the story and you can check out all those crime numbers for yourself. We have a link posted on our website at fox19.com. If you'd like to make your voice heard on the story, head over to my Facebook page. You can find it by searching Ben Swann.